Hello and welcome to the OCVarsity Gridiron Show post-CIF Finals edition. I am your host, Jonathan Khamis. To my left, Steve Fryer. To my right, Dan Albano. It's the post-CIF edition, also the all sunglasses edition, also the Yorba Linda edition. We're here at Yorba Linda High School. We will preview their state regional game in a little bit, but first, guys, let's talk the Division 1A regional, where it's 11-3 San Clemente at Edison. This is at Huntington Beach High School, 7:30 start. We've seen San Clemente earlier this year, Dan. We actually saw them at Huntington Beach. That's kind of funny, right? We saw them beat the Oilers.
Yes,
you know, your early thoughts on this matchup?
It's a great game. You know, it's a great Orange County team. These are two teams that are sizzling hot. I mean, who's hotter than San Clemente and Edison right now? These guys are CIF champions. They've played some non-league games over the years. I think, you know, San Clemente, Jack Sears is playing unbelievable, you know, running for 180 yards in that Marietta Valley victory. You know, Griffin O'Connor's playing great as well. His defenses are scrappy. It's going to be a great game.
Yeah, they have met. The last time Edison and San Clemente met was back in 2013, and that was a Edison 35-7 victory at home. Steve, both of these teams obviously won CIF championships, as we hear the PA announcer. Are you late to class?
Once again, I have to go sign in, and I hate it when I'm late to class. The vice principal, Greg Kemp here, he's a good guy, but I think he'll let me slide.
Detention?
Could be.
You never know with Steve. All right, Steve. Well,
paper, trash, and stuff.
So Dan called them the Beach Boys. I know you have all their albums on vinyl. Other than that, you know, I think this is going to be a fantastic game.
Yeah, I think so too. You know, a lot of pride of programs with both these guys. You know, San Clemente and Edison, they're both like community teams. You know, they really are, and they represent, you know, Huntington Beach for Edison and the one town, one team thing going on down in San Clemente. You know, Jack Sears has just had a great weekend last in that game. You know, rushed for 180, passed for 220, and 2 touchdowns. Ran for 2 touchdowns as well. And then Griffin O'Connor, guys, I'm telling you, man, that's one of the most improved quarterbacks from when I saw him early on to now. I saw them lose to Mater Dei. You know, Mater Dei is going to make people look bad, but he didn't have a good night. But man, he played so well, made some great throws in the win against La Mirada. It's going to be a fun game. I'm going to go ahead and just say I think Edison's going to win. But you know, if San Clemente wins and Jack has another big game, I wouldn't be shocked.
All right, well, Coach Ortiz and Coach White were kind enough to send us some video messages previewing their game.
Did they?
Yes, they did. Check it out.
All right.
We're excited to play this Saturday night against a very, very good Edison team. 13-1 for a reason. They had a great game against a very good La Mirada team. That game was a great game for Coach White and the Chargers, and I know our kids are fired up. You know, having an opportunity to play last Friday night for CIF Championship and bringing home the plaque to San Clemente. I know it's going to be a great game on Saturday night. We're looking forward to a great contest between 2 quality programs.
We're playing a really good San Clemente team. They're similar to us right now. They're playing really well. You can tell they're really confident. They're playing with a lot of emotion. They have a great coaching staff. It should be a great game for the county. You know, one team gets to go to state, so that's kind of fun. Talked to Jaime Ortiz, and you know, we're similar type coaches. I think we take a lot of pride in our school.
Our thanks to both coaches. It's going to be an awesome game, and we're going to be all over it Saturday night. Okay, so the next game we're going to talk about is Division 4A, I want to say. Yes, it's 12-2 Yorba Linda. They will be at Long Beach at the Vet to play St. Anthony, who are they are also 12-2. Of course, the Mustangs winning their first ever CIF championship as they walk behind us, getting ready to pump some weights. Yeah, they're going to, you know, you're going to hit the iron. You know, because I do that daily. You know, twice on Sundays.
Yeah, your shirts are looking nice. You've been
you know, I'm
yeah.
bouncing out of this. I'm bouncing out of the jacket. Yeah, you got to worry about that. Okay, so St. Anthony. I know you talked to the coaching staff about them, Dan. You know, what do they have to look out for with this Long Beach squad?
You know, St. Anthony's kind of been a resurgent program under Coach Mario there at St. Anthony. You know, their 12 wins are a school record. They've been a program on the rise. They won Division 10 this year. They moved up from Division 13. You know, you look at their schedule. I was pretty impressed. They have one of their losses is to I think it's Valley Christian, who was the Division 9 champion, and this was a close game. 46 to 35 against Valley Christian, and like I said, Valley Christian. was a tough team, a CIF champion. They're playing this week. So I think that shows a lot about the strength of St. Anthony. Was kind of on a rise. Coach Mario was the Press Telegram Coach of the Year about 2 years ago and kind of researched that. And I wanted to ask Fryer a question. There was a St. Anthony's got a famous Rams alum that played there from St. Anthony, went on to catch some TD passes. Unfortunately, this guy's passed away. Caught some TD passes from Roman Gabriel with the Rams.
Okay.
And his son.
Who's that? He wore number 84. He went to Notre Dame. Would that be Jack Snow?
There you go. I cannot get it past Mr. Fryer. I tried to. Maybe I gave too many hints.
What big time? No, Jack Snow, number 84, man. So anyway, what Orange County big-time football coach played quarterback at St. Anthony? You know this one.
What is this, trivia time at the OC Varsity Corral? What is going on?
It would be, I love you, Danny. Dan O'Shea, Corona Del Mar. No, are you talking about John Barnes or the one who was Dan O'Shea, the rising coach at Corona Del Mar? John.
I got to get this place back on track. We're talking Yorba Linda, I think.
And by the way, St. Anthony, patron saint of lost and stolen articles.
There you go. I don't know what that means.
Isn't that a weird one?
Okay, Jeff Bailey has been here since the beginning, Steve.
Yep.
Since
He's not lost nor stolen.
No, he's not. Yorba Linda, since they were in embryonic stages, and here they are, winning CIF for the first time ever. And Bailey, I think this is his third CIF championship as a coach, winning 2 at El Dorado.
Yeah.
So, Steve, talk to us a little bit about the journey that Bailey has been on, and really the entire Yorba Linda community in high school.
Well, Coach Bailey was telling us about, when they still didn't have a field here, and when they were getting spring ball going, taking the bus over to get the El Dorado kids were going to come here. The Esperanza kids were coming here. Ooh, made it real popular over there, going to collecting their guys, getting them ready to play here. They used to have to work out at some elementary school. They didn't have goalposts. They used the trees for the goalposts for kicking and things like that. And go use the weight room at Cal State for them. They were a fairly nomadic group of guys, but now they've gotten, and Jonathan, you were mentioning this earlier, this is one of the nicest campuses that you'll ever find. This is collegiate-like in a lot of ways. Beautiful place.
It's beautiful. It all reminds me of heading down to San Juan Capistrano, that style. I love that stuff. I love that stuff. So we talked to Yorba Linda earlier. We talked to head coach Jeff Bailey and players. Check it out, guys.
It's going to be a tremendous challenge for us. It's getting the kids ready to go and back up, ready to play again is going to be a little bit of a challenge, but I think our kids are going to be ready, and we're excited about playing them, and I expect it to be a great game.
I don't even think it's sunk in completely yet, but since I've played football for 10 years now, and this is the ultimate goal, so it feels great, I'm not going to lie.
It feels amazing with a brotherhood like this. Coach Bailey, all our coaches, it's surreal. It's like, I was on cloud 9.
Our thanks to Yorba Linda for hosting us on the Gridiron Show. Thanks to Steve Fryer. Thanks to Dan Albano. We'll be out covering the regionals, so make sure to check out OCVarsity.com all weekend, where we've got you covered.